Hello everyone, welcome back. It's just me today, well at the minute anyway. Gracie's at her dad's, she'll be back later. But I just wanted to share with you the stress that I'm living in right now. I think I might have put a bit of it in the last vlogs, but I need to start saying as well, because there was one clip where I said about 50 times and it was ridiculous. See, sorry, I'm so annoying. I can't stop. Anyway, so yeah, this is the room that I'm in at the minute. Gracie's, little Madam Gracie. And I think this is the problem with me. I start a task and then something comes up. Normally, to be fair to myself, it's not always just me starting and not finishing. Some problem arises and then I just abandon it, and it's just so... I'll talk to you downstairs about the whole flooring situation downstairs. But for now, so yesterday, because Gracie went to her dad yesterday, I came in here and I thought, right, I'm going to spend well, not all day, but you know, a good chunk of time in here figuring out where I'm going to put stuff, because I think you know that I painted, she wanted this blue. These are new, you haven't seen these. I started these last night, her octopuses. And the wardrobe you've seen, but the issue that I've had with this, and it's a new build issue, the wall plugs that we've used, like the plastic ones, they're just all now coming out of the wall. It's ridiculous. I think I showed you downstairs in the other vlog, but Gracie's curtain was as well. Not curtain pole. Anyway, last night I fixed it. I felt like Superwoman. I got these, where are they? I got these. These are a godsend if you've got plasterboard. Amazing. And there's also this type. It's not in the right box, but actually, yeah, it is. That type. The HM ones, they're good as well. But these are so easy. You don't even need a drill with it. Well, you need a drill to drill it in, ideally. But you don't need to drill a pilot hole first. They just screw into the plasterboard and they're really strong. And these ones hold up to 8 kilograms. So I don't think I redid this one because it wasn't that loose, and I thought if the other two are strong, hopefully that'll keep it up, hopefully. But it's a lot stronger now. She can actually shut her curtains properly now and everything. So that was one problem that I solved. The other problem was the TV had fallen off. It's made a right mess of this. Anyway, I've put a little bit of filler in there, but because it's gone like past the cavity bit, it's like it needs that proper stuff. But I'm going to sand it down and just paint over it, and I'm going to put something. I was thinking of getting here one of them medal display hangers for Gracie's medals, because then it can cover that as well, because that's not going to be perfect no matter how much I try and touch that up, I don't think. So I'd rather just cover it and have that there. So yeah, that's something that I need to get ordered. Anyway, again, I feel like a genius. I've done this all by myself. I'm so proud. I've moved it onto here. That feels pretty solid. I used my stud finder to make sure there was no wires behind, and I used the new Fisher screws. And yeah, I struggled getting that bit was fine. It was getting the telly on by myself, because ideally you need someone to hold it while you try and get it in, but I've done it. And it's actually better on this wall. I can't remember the reason why, when my dad did it, why we didn't put it on this wall. There must have been a reason. I don't know whether it was because he was concerned and we didn't have the finder, whether he was concerned about, you know, the wires behind. But anyway, the other reason well, there's a few reasons it's better here. One is it's sort of a bit more to the wall, whereas here it came out a bit. And also I can put a cable cover thing there, and the wire's a lot easier, whereas before it was a little bit stretched, bit of a hazard. It was okay, but like if it didn't come out the wall, it could have stayed there and I would have figured something out. But yeah, because it did, I thought, oh, I'll just see what it's like on there. So yeah, so that's another issue done. I've also, these drawers, these were in my room, and obviously then I didn't have space. Then they were in the spare room. I was going to sell them, and I thought, actually, because they're a bit taller, they'll be good for Gracie's room. I know they don't match the white, because she's got the white there. and the white wardrobe, but for now it'll do, because obviously now there's more room for her clothes and stuff. So she's got them. And then the octopuses, ignore this one. So this one bled a little bit there, so I've gone over a little bit with the blue, and then I'm going to do a second coat on the pink. But yeah, I don't think they're too bad. And then we've got some black paint to draw on, well, to paint on some little faces. Actually, we could have used Sharpie, that might have worked better. But anyway, yeah, I've sorted out under her bed a bit, put some books and stuff under there. Obviously all this is like my little workshop. And this, Gracie picked this, I think before we moved house actually. It doesn't obviously go with the octopuses, but I thought rather than it sat in a wardrobe, she may as well have it up now. You know, and then when she doesn't like it anymore, or she finds another one that matches, I can get her another one. Paint on the light switch. Ugh, I hate DIY. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. So I think my next job is I'm going to do a second coat on the octopuses, and then go over this with a bit of blue paint. I don't even know actually if I'm going to bother. I might just, I don't know. I'll see. That one's not so bad. It's this one. But yeah, I think I'll just end up getting something there. And then, yeah, when I've done that, then it's just a case of clearing out, you know, getting rid of all this and sorting out a few other things over there. Like I say, she's home in about, what time is it? I think it's about 3. She'll be home in about 3 hours. So I need to crack on, really. Not that it has to be done when she gets home, but I'd like to get the majority of it done. Right, I've given that a little bit of paint so it looks a little bit better. But like I say, this bit, unless I get one of them, I might actually get one of them, it's like a plaster thing that you put over the top and then you sort of paint it over. And then at least it doesn't look as bad. Like I say, I'm going to have that covered anyway, so. Anyway, I've given the octopuses a second coat, which isn't easy, because obviously you've got to make sure you get the stencil right. Because basically I said to Gracie, what I could do is masking tape it up, or blue tack or whatever, do a coat and then keep it there and then do another coat and then take it off, and then it'd obviously all be perfect. But it would have taken forever, because I didn't know how many originally she wanted octopuses all over a room, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But also this paint, I mean, this paint is a few years old. This is from when we used to live in the other house, when I painted Gracie's room, and it's really like thick and it's got, I don't know, it's not the best. So some of these aren't great, but I figured once they've got their faces on, you know, no one's going to come in and inspect them. This one's bled a bit there, but it's a different octopus, you know. We celebrate diversity, don't we? So it's just a little bit different. It's got character. But from a distance, they look great. They do look good. I don't know if Gracie will want another one up there. She said she kind of wanted an M, which I actually really haven't done. But we'll see. She'll tell me if she wants different, you know, any more. But yeah, I think they're all right. They just break up the blue a bit because it is very blue. So yeah. On to the next job. Now that's that part hoovered. I'm doing it in sections because obviously I'm moving all the stuff. I've also scrubbed a bit of a stain that was down there. So yeah, that's looking a bit better and fresher. I've put all fresh bedding on for her. This is just the duvet cover, because obviously it's really hot at the minute. So she's got the duvet cover and then a blanket there in case she gets cold. But to be honest, just recently she's been doing a lot of co-sleeping. I know that's a bit of a controversial subject, but it starts with, you know, oh, can I have a sleepover in your bed? You know, we have a girly night, whatever. And then before you know it, it's the summer holidays. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? And to be honest, they grow up too quick. So I'm not too bothered. So this will probably stay like this for a while now, because like I say, she's with me most nights. But yeah, so that's all nice and clear. So now I need to move on to this, and I'm bloody boiling. Right, I've hoovered this side and I've just actually done some touching up on here, because where she has her whiteboard, sometimes it's scratched the wall like there where I've moved it. I think I might try and get a whiteboard that just sticks on the wall rather than this one. I mean, it doesn't take up a lot more room, but obviously it's just something that takes up a little bit of room. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if I just got one, they're fairly cheap, I imagine. There, because she does love a whiteboard for teaching, for pretend, you know, playing. So, yeah. So anyway, so that's that done now. So now I need to tackle this. Right, I'm done now. I'm stopping for tonight. Well, today, it's not really night. I think be about half an hour to an hour and Gracie will be back. But yeah, I'm happy. You know, it's not like Instagrammable or anything like that. But it's good. It's nice and tidy. I've been trying out her whiteboard pens, throwing away the ones that don't work. Sorry, I could have done a time lapse of me actually doing stuff, but I'm a sweaty mess, one. And two, I'm moving stuff so much I'd have to keep moving the camera, and it's just easier to just stop, do it, and then show you what I've done. Yeah, I hope that's alright. Anyway, I've sorted all the drawers out and everything. So they're all done. She's got a few books on there. Like I say, we're going to swap them around as and when. She's got enough there. She's actually got a few more at the side of her wardrobe as well. And probably downstairs. Yeah, and then over here, I still need to just move the hoover. That bed will probably go in under there if it can fit, because she don't play with it loads, but she don't want to get rid of it. But for now, I'm not lifting the bed again, so it can just stay there for now. Yeah, and in these drawers, I've done a, because I've moved pants and socks to the others, I've done in these ones like a skincare. So it's not mega tidy, but I've just shoved it all in there for now, because she's really into her skincare at the minute. She's got all her face masks in there, and bits and bobs like that on that school socks in there. But yeah, I just need to give the TV a clean, because obviously when I was holding it, it's sort of got finger marks on. It's still solid up there. I've sorted out the top of the wardrobe, and I've sorted out in here, I've put, you know, her, like, most of her pens and stuff she has downstairs, because she does colouring downstairs, but when she's playing teachers and she likes them to write in books and stuff, so I've given her this little tray to keep a few pens. There's a few medals there that need to go up when I get the thing. Yeah, but apart from that, it's all right. Yeah, there's a few more books down there, but most of them are writing, like her teacher books that she likes to write in. So yeah, that's her room done. Hopefully she'll be happy. Oh, by the way, she got pink hair. We haven't vlogged since then.
It's not as pink now.
I think it's nice. It's just a wash in, wash out one, but so it was redder the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But right, you ready to see room?
Yeah.
Mum's been sweating for the last 2 days. Better keep it tidy now.
I will.
I'll let you go in and I'll vlog. There's nothing. Don't think there's a. Well, I think it's a nice surprise, but.
My God.
What? Your octopuses, or just
Nothing.
how tidy it is?
Everything.
Happy with that?
Yeah. Yay!
Yeah, I found that and thought I'd put it away, put it up there, even though it doesn't match. But so over there, they're your skincare drawers. Well, that's just your bits and bobs drawer, the top one, but the others are skincare bits. Yeah, masks. That means you need to look after
Socks.
school socks. Yeah. Oh, quick, battery's dying. Do you like my drawers?
Yeah.
I know they don't match, but they're nice and big. Yeah?
Yeah, wow, thank you.
You're welcome. And I think I might try and get you a whiteboard that goes on your wall.
Thank you.
To make it easier.
So where am I?
That's pyjamas,
Oh, there.
pants and socks. I've put bras in the middle to separate pants and socks.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Have you noticed anything different about your TV?
Yes, it's attached.
Yeah? But where?
There.
It's moved.
Yeah,
I did it myself. Battery died. Yeah, I did that all by myself, drilled the things in.
Wow, well done.
She's reenacting it because she did it after the battery had died. But
Not the remote.
oh yeah, I've put them up there as well.
Can you get me them down, please?
Oh no, I've put them up there for a reason. No, I can get them down, but if you want them down, you have to pick 2 teddies off your bed to go up. But not right now. Just come here, look. I've sorted out your wardrobe, so things actually can hang now. This is for.
So you've tied my room like this, but now loads of things are coming in here.
What, from downstairs? Yeah, I haven't explained to them yet about the floor, but yeah. But also, some stuff can go in my room, spare room, and the hall. Yeah. But we're only gonna, because the thing is, Gracie, as well, I thought, if you don't play in here for the next couple of days, we can just put stuff down here, and then when the floor's done, move them back, and then your room's the same as it was. Yeah? Gracie's having a sleepover, but you're going to sleep in the lounge anyway, aren't you? So, and I was telling them that you've been sleeping with me a lot, so.
Yeah, because I don't, not to say like I don't like my room, it's just, I wake up a lot in the night when I'm in my room, and so Mum's been letting me sleep with her.
I've put a few books there because you don't need all your books out, but then when you want to swap over, there's more books under your bed, so we can get them out as and when, but you don't need all of them out because they just take up too much space. But yeah, and this is for your odd bits of pens that you have in the room. Your felt tips and that I think should stay downstairs anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you just place them there, and I'm thinking I'm going to get you a medal hanger to hang all your medals here to hide these holes. Yeah. There's a few in there, and there's a few somewhere else. Yeah. So yeah, are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
I've fixed your curtain pole, so your curtains are up now. Just go steady with them. Yeah. So yeah, all good. All good.
Thank you.
I'm going to have a bath.
Well, I'm off out, guys. For a bit.
Yeah, Gracie's going to go play. Have you had your tea? What have you had?
Roast dinner.
Ooh.
Stuff. I've literally just had it.
Ooh.
I had it, and then it was like, alright, get your stuff together. I was like, whoa, my tummy needs to rest.
Well, I'm going to have a bath, and then I'm going to have my tea. And then maybe chill for the evening. Because I'm exhausted. I've sweated loads. But yeah, I like your room. Are you happy with your octopuses? Do you want another one at the top there? Or because the thing is, once I'm going to bin that paint because it's really bad.
I wanted a pyramid.
What do you mean a pyramid?
You
said you wanted an M. I realise it's not an M.
No, I said an M, but then I said like pyramids. So I wanted them, but then one there.
Oh yeah, well that's
one up there.
That's kind of what I did, but
Sorry, can you just add like?
The thing is, Gracie, I don't want to add too many because the paint is really dodgy. Can you see this one's a bit disabled? So I feel like the more I do, the more I'm going to mess it up. So I don't mind adding a couple more if you want.
Can I do the faces?
Yeah, if you want, you can do the faces. As long as you know that once you've put it on, that's it. You can't rub it out.
Yeah.
So you have to be really careful.
All I want to do is.
If you want, you could do it with a Sharpie. Rather than paint.
Sharpie.
I know we bought that paint, but
where's a Sharpie? I've got a whiteboard pen.
I've got a Sharpie, but anyway, I'm gonna
Guys, I got this. A really, really late birthday present, and I'm gonna try it out.
Was it birthday or I can't even remember if it was birthday or Christmas. I got it for Gracie. Put it in my bed and under my bed and forgot about it. I've been trying out your whiteboard pens.
Yeah, I can see that. Hello, baby.
There's a cloth in your wardrobe drawer, actually. Blue one. I'm happy with your TV. I think it's better there as well. You're not going to knock your head, but...
Am I sleeping in here tonight?
No. Well, unless you want to. Didn't think so. Lovely.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's nice, isn't it? Makes it really clean. But I think I am going to look into we'll sell this and getting you one on the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it scratches the wall a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And because it can't do that when I'm doing it, like when I'm writing, look.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
like
well,
that.
please don't do that because
No,
I've just touched the paint up because it was scratched.
And it does that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll do that. I've also put your duvet under your bed so that when you do sleep in here, it's not too hot.
Thank you.
Okay? Right, I'm off to get in the bath.
Can I show... So I've got this new game on my phone called Real Coaster. And I'm going to show you it. So, bear with, because, there we are. So, if I go back, bear with, start. So, this is my new theme park. So I've got my car park, which is there. There's a few people, because I've literally only just got this game. There's a splash park, which I need to sort out. Then I've got this part, which is like the main bit, and if you go in there, there's like a cafe, trampoline thing there. That's a little ride, so you pay in there, and then you go on it, and it like goes around the park. This is the little food stand, and then I've got my first ride, which is here. I'll go on it for you. Wait, let me just figure out how to go on it. So this is it. So you go through it. Yeah. So you get faster. And then you go up. All the way up. And then you stop. And then you go all the way back down.
I've been on one like that. Cool. Oh, so I had a nice bath. It's actually ages later. I feel like I'm being followed. Ages later now, excuse the state of me. Look at what Teddy's done. Have you seen what Teddy's done?
What?
Doug. Gracie's been out playing, haven't you?
Then beaten up.
Should we tell them what's happened? So, if you've seen I think it was in the last vlog. Well, actually, I say it as if we've done it. Basically, we said we were going to tell you the story. Ignore all that. I'll tell you about that in a minute. We were going to tell you the story about Gracie's doll. And then we forgot. So I'm actually going to get her to film the story now and insert it in that clip, in that video. So you will have already seen it. We've had trouble tonight. She's just come in. She's been out playing for a little bit, haven't you? And basically there's one girl in particular on this estate. Well, actually, she doesn't even live that close to us. She lives like not in the immediate residential area. It's hard to explain without giving our address, but yeah. So there's parks and stuff nearer to her house than here, basically. But she likes to come over here. And I've had trouble with her before. Her and this other little girl makes them sound all nice and innocent. This other child were writing horrible things about Gracie out on using our chalk that Gracie had left out. And we're writing horrible things about her, basically, that I don't really want to repeat, on the path outside. And then Gracie wasn't even home at this point, and I went out the back to sort of say, what are you doing? Because I went to open the front door and they ran off. So I went round the back to catch them, and found another one of the girls pulling up my plants. Basically, to cut a long story short, she was caught red-handed, and she was like, I was just I thought it was a weed. And I was like, well, I haven't asked you to weed my garden, so, you know, why is it in your hand, sort of thing. And then she got all shirty and calling me all the names under the sun, proper attitude, like this child has not been raised well, basically. And I don't really care how controversial this is. if anyone doesn't like what I'm going to say, whatever. But, you know, if your kid, because I think she was 10, wasn't she? Is she 10?
She's 11.
She's 11 now. She was maybe 10, nearly 11.
Actually, not sure.
Well, she's around that age anyway. And for some of the words for her to come out with and to speak to another adult like that, when, I mean, I hadn't even done it. She was the one in the wrong anyway. I just think, oh, wow, you know, like, I'm not a perfect mum by any means, but my kids, hand on heart, I can say my kids would never speak to anyone like that.
Can't even swear.
Great, well, no. But you raise, just a minute, you raise your kids to be kind. I'm on my high horse, just give me a minute. You know, Gracie is the most kind, caring person. I'm not saying she's, you know, an angel. She's not. And, you know, obviously, well, you're not. No child is an angel. But she's not like that. And I just think, and I said to this girl, I said, your parents must be really proud. And then she was like, yeah, they are actually. And I was just like, wow. Anyway, I actually reported the incident to the police. Like, I didn't ring the police or anything. I did an online thing because it was what's it called? Vandalism. So
It's our property.
And she's had issues with the police before, this girl as well.
Yeah, she's that close to a criminal record.
Anyway, the police actually rang me the other day as well, asking they're doing something about her, and they were asking if there'd been any more incidents. But anyway, basically, this girl was at the park tonight, and do you want to tell them what happened?
So basically, she started being all nice to me and stuff like that, and then so I babysit this boy.
Well, can I add? She doesn't officially babysit him, but how old is he? 6.
6.
And his mum or auntie or something they come and find Gracie and say, look after him, and just leave him with her. I've said to her, if anything happened, it's not Gracie's fault, because you're not officially a babysitter. You're only 10 yourself. But anyway, go on. You feel protective over this little boy, don't you?
Yeah. And they started chasing him and stuff. And I said, stop, he doesn't like it. I want him to trip over because he's clumsy. Started calling me like the C word, fat, stuff like that. And then they pushed into me there on purpose, and his head went straight into there, and it really hurt. And then they started laughing, and then also, Mum, I didn't tell you this, but said, why did you dye your hair pink? And it looks like your eyebrows are pink as well, because I was crying because I was in a lot of pain. Teddy. And then...
she's 7.
Yeah.
She's a little... as well.
And... yeah, and they said my eyebrows are pink as well, and I said, I don't care what you think about my hair, I like it and that's fine. I like the colour pink. That's fine, that's my personality. And they just went, alright then. And then they kind of like, so she was here, and she was coming, trying to distract me, so I was looking at her, I was like, where's Darcy? And then Darcy came from behind me and pushed me. And then I was kind of walking backwards, because they were both like coming at me, and I was scared, because he has sprained someone's ribs before, my friend's ribs. So I was walking backwards, and then we went like that, not on me, just like around me. So I was like trapped near this bush, and she said, I'm off home now, in a really nasty voice. And then she pushed me, and then she came and she pushed me as well. And I've got marks on my leg, and also kicked a ball at my leg, and I've got a bruise from it. And also she tried to aim it for my head, but luckily she missed. So
yeah, so
she's pushed my
you know, I understand that kids get into rows and stuff like that when they're playing out. You know, Josh used to fall out with friends and stuff, but I've never known any kids like this. I've just told Gracie, if they do it again, push them back twice as hard. But then it's Gracie's worried because they'd probably hurt her even more, and it's just not in her. But the thing is, it's not in a school, so you can't ring the school. You can't ring the police about something like that. you know, unless it's did serious damage. So it's like, what do you do? Literally, what can you do? Comment below if you've got any ideas, because other than going and frigging pushing the kid myself and doing something, which obviously I can't really do, and I work with kids, so I probably shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, she needs sorting out. Well, both of these nasty little girls. And I've already banned Gracie from one park where the other incident happened. And I said to her tonight, it's getting to the point now where if this girl's playing out, just come home. But it shouldn't be like that, should it? Like, she's 10 years old. She wants to go out and play with her friends and stuff. Why should she have to come away just because of this horrible little girl? She's obviously jealous, Gracie. She hasn't got any friends. They've only got each other because they're both nasty little pieces of work. And so they're jealous of you lot that are all playing nicely together. That's why. That's why they're coming over here looking for trouble. Anyway, I could go on and on for ages and I'm just getting myself more worked up. So I'm going to stop there. But, yeah. Anyway, back to the floor. So I think I've mentioned a few times that we want a new floor. I'm not going to go over the whole story again. But we need to get rid of this cream carpet. And Betsy's done that to the stairs, so we need stairs and landing as well. My friend's stepdad was going to come do it for me, but the thing is, I'm really skint at the minute. And I found this company, it's called Tappy, and I've never heard of them before, but they do interest-free credit for up to 4 years. I've only got it for a year, but basically, to cut a long story short again, I had them come round and give me a quote, and I went online. I had to go on and apply for the interest-free credit, which I wasn't sure if I was going to get, but I did. So we are going ahead with that. Laminate throughout the lounge hall and under the stairs cupboard, and then a carpet for the stairs and landing. No, we're not digging. Get your hoof and bring it in. And they're actually coming on Wednesday. So, and the other thing I was going to say was they also offer, which a lot of companies don't nowadays, a lot of companies expect you to lift up the carpets beforehand and have the room clear, which is not easy on my own. And these, Teddy, come here. Hang on. Yeah, and these do an uplift and removal, I think it's called, service, where they uplift and basically they lift up the carpet and get rid of it. Yeah, and yeah, so basically the guy that and I've read loads of good reviews about them as well, so I've decided to go for it, because if I wait until I can afford to just buy it, it's gonna be forever. Yeah, so that's why Gracie said about her room's gonna be a mess, because everything from down here needs to be out the way, basically. I'm hoping on Wednesday it's nice weather, so certain things I can put in the garden, but obviously some things I can't. But also the guy, Roland, the guy that's coming to do my unit in the kitchen, the pantry, is also coming on Wednesday. So the kitchen's going to be full. So that's why most of like these units and stuff need to really go upstairs, because I can't put them in the kitchen. So yes, it's going to be very, very stressful, but hopefully by Thursday it'll all be done. Obviously Thursday will be spent putting everything back and sorting stuff out, but yeah, and then they're the main things, you know, in this house that stress me out at the minute, so I can deal with some of the other stuff if the floor's done, because the state of this carpet is just disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog because I'm going on and on. Me and Gracie are going to watch film and then we'll be calling it a night. Another shark film. So, yeah, this has been quite chatty, hasn't it? I hope you've enjoyed this vlog anyway. I don't really know where this vlog's gone. It's just been a bit of a sort with me and chatty update really, but we'll vlog again. I don't know if I'll vlog on Wednesday. I might do a bit before and a bit after they've gone. So like do a before and after. But there won't be much to vlog throughout the day because I'll just be sat upstairs chilling out, watching Netflix and stuff while they're down here doing that. But yeah, thank you for watching and we shall see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
This is one perk of owning our own house, darling. We don't have to ask the landlord.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cute. One eye. Two eyes. Love it. Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. That's so cute. Oh, you're going to do it on
name each of them?
You could, but remember less is more.